What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about some potential good news going on at Lucasfilm. Carrie Hart, head of the story group, nowhere to be found now on the Lucasfilm leadership page. Now, Carrie Hart is someone that was rumored to maybe take over for Kathleen Kennedy if she ever stepped down or was fired or whatever. That's been a rumor. It's been rumored that Carrie Hart clashed with J.J. Abrams on The Force Awakens in terms of the story details and things like that. Carrie Hart apparently has brought a lot of the SJW nonsense into these films. She's been responsible, obviously, being over the story group. And so this is interesting news, to say the least. Very interesting news. And I'm going to be interested to see how this plays out, because Kathleen Kennedy brought Carrie Hart on. I mean, that was a personal hire of Kathleen Kennedy's, and obviously Kathleen Kennedy created this garbage story group that exists, and it's ruined so much with Star Wars right now. And so when you click the link on the Lucasfilm Who We Are leadership team, we get nothing. We get an, couldn't find that. Try something else. So we don't know what's going on right now. Now, again, it's all speculation. It's all rumors. And, you know, there's a few people out there, a few people that don't understand how everything works. We talk about these rumors and we speculate about this because Lucasfilm will not be transparent with us. Lucasfilm doesn't want to give us any information whatsoever. So all we can do is speculate about what's going on. And we care about Star Wars, and we want to know what's going on with the future of Star Wars. So that's all we can do is speculate. And I think that this is definitely some interesting news. This is definitely relevant news that we should be covering. And maybe after we get more information, we will have more clarity. But as of right now, as of me making this video, it appears that Carrie Hart is no longer part of Lucasfilm. And if that is in fact the case, that is a very, very positive piece of news for everything going on with Star Wars, because we need that type of mentality that she brought into the story group gone. And the whole story group needs to be gone anyway, because clearly they're more focused on social justice nonsense and identity politics than they are honoring Star Wars. We've seen that. There's proof of that now. So hopefully more information will come in the next few days and we'll be able to cover this. But I'm just telling you again, if this is in fact true, this is very positive news. And we've seen a lot of things going on like this. We've seen the posters for Celebration, the 2 posters that showed a more focus on the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, and it treated the sequel trilogy characters not like they were prominent characters. Obviously, they needed to be featured, and that's fine. I completely understand why they needed to be featured. Some people said, oh, they don't need to be on there, but I'm like, you got to look at this in context. We have to look at this and understand that the sequel trilogy characters are going to be featured. That's just part of it. We have to accept that. So being as that we have to accept that, how are they being utilized within these posters? And I think it was utilized perfectly. So shout out to them for that. And then if we have this situation with Carrie Hart not being there, and maybe that starts to get some of the story group elements gone. Also, there's rumors on this thread that Pablo Hidalgo may have taken over for her, which that's not good. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, Pablo Hidalgo has been there for a long time. And so, obviously, I've had my issues with Pablo Hidalgo, and I'll continue to have those issues with him as long as he acts like he does, and, you know, tries to send hate mobs over to people like Mecha Random 42, and he watches our videos. He's a big fan of the car videos here at Geeks and Gamers, so we're going to continue to provide those for him. But lots up in the air. That's all I can say. A lot up in the air, you know, with everything to do with Kathleen Kennedy and the fact that she's non-existent right now after years and years of being in front of the cameras and doing all the interviews and nonstop talking about Star Wars since The Last Jedi came out, and really got, you know, really a divisive reaction from the fans. She's been nowhere to be found. And this has been a problem with Lucasfilm. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.